Naram chaiva narottamam
Devim Saraswatim Vyasam
Devim Saraswatim Vyasam
Tato Jayamudirayet
Tato Jayam Udirayet
Prayeshu Abhadreshu
Prayeshu Abhadreshu
Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya
Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya
Bhagavati Ruttama Sloke
Bhagavati Ruttama Shloke
Bhaktir Bhavati Naishtiki
Bhaktir Bhavati Naishtiki
Srimad Bhagavatam Canto 1 Chapter 15 Verse 28 Suta Vacha
Uvacha
Evam Chintayato Jishno
Evam Chintayato Jishno
Krishna Pada Saroruham
Krishna Pada Saroruham
Sauhadenati Gathena
Sauhardena Tigadena
Santasid Vimalamati
Santa Siddhimalamati
Sota Uvacha
Suta Uvacha
Evam Chintayato Jishno
Evam Chintayoto Jishno
Krishna Pada Saroruham
Krishna Pada Saroruham
Sauhardenati Gadena
Sauhardena Tigadena
Shantasid Vimalamati
Santa Siddhimalamati
Krishna Chandrananda Kumar
Suta Uvacha
Vacha
Evam Chintayato Jishno
Evam Chintayato Jishno
Krishna Pada Saroruham
Krishna Pada Saroruham
Sauhardena Tigadena
Sauhardenati Gadena
Santa Siddhimalamati
Shantasid Vimalamati. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace. Ave Charnarvinda Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Jai Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai.
Jai.
Synonyms. Sutta Uvacha. Sutta Goswami said.
Suta Vacha Suta Goswami said
Evam thus.
Evam thus
Chintayatha while thinking of the instructions.
Chintayata while thinking of the instructions
Jishnu of the Supreme Personality of Godhead.
Jishnu of the Supreme Personality of Godhead
Krishna Pada, the feet of Krishna.
Krishna Pada, the feet of Krishna.
Saroruham, resembling lotuses.
Saroruham, resembling lotuses.
Sauhardena, by deep friendship.
Sauhardena, by deep friendship.
Atigadhena, in great intimacy.
Atigadhena, in great intimacy.
Shantha, pacified.
Shanta, pacified.
Asit, it so became.
Asit, it so became.
Vimala, without any tinge of material contamination.
Vimala, without any tinge of material contamination.
Mati, mind.
Mati, mind.
Translation, please repeat after me. Sutta Goswami said.
Suta Goswami said.
Thus, being deeply absorbed in thinking of the instructions of the Lord.
Thus, being deeply absorbed in thinking of the instructions of the Lord,
which were imparted in the great intimacy of friendship,
which were imparted in the great intimacy of friendship,
and in thinking of his lotus feet,
and in thinking of his lotus feet,
Arjuna's mind became pacified and free from all material contamination.
Arjuna's mind became pacified and free from all material contamination.
Purport.
Purport. Since the Lord is absolute, deep meditation upon him is as good as yogic trance. The Lord is none different from his name, form, quality, pastimes, entourage, and a specific action. Arjuna began to think of the Lord's instruction to him on the battlefield of Kurukshetra. Only those instructions began to eliminate the things of material contamination in the mind of Arjuna. The Lord is like the sun. The sun's appearance means immediate dissipation of darkness or ignorance, and the Lord's appearance within the mind of the devotee can at once drive away the miserable material effects. Lord Chaitanya has therefore recommended constant chanting of the name of the Lord for protection from all contamination of the material world. The feeling of separation from the Lord is undoubtedly painful to the devotee, but because it is in connection with the Lord, it has a specific transcendental effect which pacifies the heart. Feeling of separation are also source of transcendental bliss, and they are never comparable to contaminated material feelings of separation.
Hari Om Tat Sat. Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Namo Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Jaya Pataka Swamin Iti Namine Namo Acharya Padaya Nitaya Kripa Pradhayine Gaurakatha Damadhaya Nagara Grama Tharine Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamin Iti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Sunyavade Paschatya Satarine Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Sri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Haraya Nama Krishna Yadavaya Nama Hare Gopal Govindaram Sri Madhusudanam Mukam Karoti Vachalam Pangulangai Tegeri Makripatamam the Sri Gurum Denetarinam Paramananda Madhavam Sri Chaitanya Mishwaram Hari Om Tat Sat. Very beautiful words. Just by thinking of the lotus feet of Supreme Personality of Godhead Lord Sri Krishna, one's mind become pacified and they will be free from all kind of material contamination. This is 100% true and it is an absolute truth. And we are reading Srimad Bhagavatam Canto 1. So, Krishna Padara Vindayo. That is the mind. Savai Mana Krishna Padara Vindayo. So, Krishna's Our mind should be fixed on the lotus feet of Krishna. The Srimad Bhagavatam first canto and second canto are the lotus feet of Krishna. Because we should not all of a sudden think of Krishna from the top. That is not the process. The process taught by the Guru Sadhu Shastra is that, first of all, you look and meditate on the lotus feet of Krishna. Think of lotus feet of Krishna. If you cannot think, look at the devotee, think of the devotees. We say that Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale. So the acharyas are at the Vishnu Pada. They are lotus feet of Krishna. And you can also read Srimad Bhagavatam first canto and second canto. That means you are meditating on the lotus feet of Krishna. There are so many different scientific ways in order to meditate on the lotus feet of Krishna. Very simple is like Arjuna, because he has seen Krishna face to face and he has seen. And we have seen Krishna's deity very wonderfully manifested in the all ISKCON temple. We can meditate on the lotus feet of Krishna directly also. So gradually we should raise. Okay, first canto, second canto, third canto in this way. When you are accustomed to think of Krishna, that is called transcendental meditation. Any time, any moment, if you immediately meditate, you will see the lotus feet of Krishna. Then you are successful in the meditation. This is called transcendental meditation. Then gradually raise. Once you are able to meditate and see Krishna's lotus feet, raise your meditation gradually from the lotus feet and raise to think of this portion, this portion, this portion, and at last the smiling face of Krishna. That smiling face is Srimad Bhagavatam 10th canto. So gradually when we go from canto 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, you are gradually meditating on Krishna from his lotus feet towards his lotus face. By the time you complete 9th canto, you would be completely out from all kind of material contamination, and you'll be able to see Krishna's smiling face when you are in the 10th canto. In the 10th canto, this is also explained. So Arjuna was actually disturbed in so many ways. And as soon as he began to think of Krishna's lotus feet, Saroruha, Krishna Pada Saroruha, immediately everything became pacified. Just see, simply thinking of the lotus feet of Krishna, you are relieved from all kind of material contamination. This is the beauty of Krishna. This is the mercy of Krishna. This is the mercy of not even Krishna. This is the mercy of the lotus feet of Krishna. Every part of Krishna is all merciful. And his lotus feet is most merciful. The moment you think of the lotus feet, immediately everything became pacified. This is the process also. This is called Abhideya, taught by the whole Acharya Parampara. We are following that. This is called transcendental consciousness or Krishna consciousness or transcendental meditation. Immediately, without any delay, for a moment delay also, it will not happen, that you will feel completely pacified. Therefore, Krishna is advising in Bhagavad Gita, Manmana bhava madbhakto madhyaji mam namaskuru. Manmana, always engage your mind upon me. Me means his lotus feet. If Arjuna is such a good friend of Krishna and is an eternal associate and eternal friend of Krishna, that Krishna can't be separated from Arjuna. If that personality is meditating on the lotus feet of Krishna and getting mitigated of all kind of miseries, what to speak of us? So we must meditate on Krishna's lotus feet, and his lotus feet mercy is unlimited. This deity worship means to train the neophyte devotees how to concentrate upon the form of Krishna, especially his lotus feet, because that will make our life pacified always. Shanta. Shanta means pacified, peaceful. Another point is Sauhardena Tigadhena, very deep intimacy. We have got already our relationship with Krishna, because Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, Sukhrudam sarva bhutanam jnatva mam shanti mricchati. We are seeking after friends who can give me some benefit, who can give me some peace of mind. You are reading so many books, so many consulting, so many philosophers, so many scientists searching out peace of mind, but we are forgetting that our real Sukhrud means friend. Our real friend is Krishna. Sukhrudam sarvabhutanam. So that's a fact. Because we are part and parcel of Krishna. So, just like the finger, this hand is part and parcel of my body. So the finger is always happy when it is attached with this body. It is very practical. Very practical. Try to understand. If the finger is cut and separated from this body, then it will be called somebody's finger. Everyone will see the finger falling on the ground. Somebody will say, yes, somebody. If he knows that it is that man's finger. But this finger is useless. It is simply named finger. That you have to understand. The finger's value is so long it is attached with the body. As soon as it is separated from the body, it is useless. You can call it finger. Similarly, our societies, human society is divided into so many departments. It is divided into 4 classes of men: intelligent class, administrative class, productive class, and worker class. The whole human society. There are certain men who are very intelligent. They are scientists, philosophers, writers, thinkers. There are so many departments. So similarly, there are politicians, diplomats. Similarly, there are industrialists, agriculturalists, and general workers. They are neither intelligent, nor administrator, nor producer, but simply worker. You give them some money and they are satisfied. So that is natural division of the society. And you call it by different names. But scientifically, the division is already there. Krishna has created. So in the human society, the central point is Krishna. Central point is Krishna. If we forget Krishna, this intelligent class of men, this administrative class of men, this productive and worker, they are all useless. They are all useless. If by your intelligence you cannot find out with whom you are intimately related, then what is the value of your intelligence? Samsiddhir haritoshanam. Ultimately, your occupational duty, whatever you are performing, thinking it is your duty, that should satisfy Krishna. That should please Krishna. Otherwise, Shramayevahi kevalam, futile attempt. So, yeah, dog intelligent. Dog also has got intelligent. Where is something to eat? Where is something to eat? Where is something to mate? This is dog's intelligent. Eating, sleeping, mating, defending. This intelligence the dog also has got. But if you have got the same intelligence without utilizing your intelligence to find out the supreme personality of Godhead with whom you are so intimately related, then what is the value of the intelligence? So this Krishna consciousness movement is trying to utilize intelligence to find out that supreme cause with whom we are very intimately related. Because we are part and parcel. We are part and parcel. Mamevamse jiva loke jiva bhuta sanatana. So this is Krishna consciousness movement. We are now separated from Krishna. We have forgotten Krishna. This is our position. Although I am intelligent, very intelligent, so-called intelligent for eating or sleeping or for having sex life intelligence, just like the scientists are applying intelligence for abortion. What is this intelligence? Misusing of intelligence. They are so-called scientists. What is that intelligence? Discover atomic bomb. What is the effect? To kill. But they are dying. What is the credit for you? You find some atom bomb and that killed so many people. What is the credit for you? Will anybody give you credit? And they are already dying anyway, naturally dying. Their old age dying, disease they are dying. Dying out of want of food, dying in famine, dying in pestilence. What do you have discovered? Is it called intelligence? Misuse of intelligence. So, Maya Pahruta Jnana. That intelligence is stolen away by Maya. They are advertising themselves as intelligent and they are given Nobel Prize by another intelligent person. Real intelligence is that we are advancing in science, in education, in motor cars, everything. But where is our peace? Where is Shanti? Shanti Mruchati. That is intelligence. So, that intelligence must be utilized to find out where is really Shanti or peace. That is intelligent. So, yajantihi sumedasa. Intelligent person will accept this. What? Kalir doshayani de rajan astir eko mahan guna. Kirtanat eva Krishnasya mukta sangha param prachet. That intelligent persons will identify that in this Kali Yuga, the best course of action in the human form of life is to chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. This is called Bhakti Yoga, and this is the intelligent person. Savai pumsam paro dharmo yato bhakti radokshajaye. Then yenatma suprasidati. If you want actually peace, then your intelligence should be utilized for searching out the supreme personality of God. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has come and given this mantra to find out the supreme. Adokshajaye. You have to do yato bhakti radokshajaye. Then you should utilize your intelligence for searching out the supreme, and your relationship with him. Sambandha jnana is very important. And as soon as you find out, just like you have lost your father, and if you find out your father, immediately your relationship with father is revived. Like that. There is no question, here is my father. And father says, here is my son. Because the relationship is very intimate. A son may go out for years together, but as soon as he comes back home, he sees his father, mother, and that original intimacy immediately revived. Just like that. Krishna consciousness movement means to chant this Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, read this Srimad Bhagavatam starting from first canto, and meditate on the lotus feet of Krishna, gradually raise to his lotus face, canto 10. Then you will realize the intimacy relationship with Krishna. Sambandha jnana will be realized through practical applications of that knowledge. That is Abhideya process. The process is to start meditating from the lotus feet. Read from first canto. So when we come to that position to understand our intimate relationship with God or Krishna, that is called Swarupa Siddhi. Swarupa Siddhi means Jivero Swarupaya Nitya Krishna Dasa. Swarupa Siddhi. Sutta Goswami says, Sauhardhena Gadhena Santa. If an old friend meets another old friend, they become very much delighted. Similarly, if the father meets the lost child, he becomes very delighted, and the child also has become very delighted. The husband and wife separated, again they meet, so they become very delighted. It is quite natural. The master and the servant, after many years, if they again meet, they become very delighted. So we have got our relationship with Krishna in so many ways. Shanta, Dasya, Shakya, Vatsalya, Madhurya. So that is a different one. And we, for a long time, we are separated. So now when we meet him again, when we revive our Krishna consciousness, when we revive our intimate relationship, then automatically we will become very delighted, intimate. The friendship or the master and servant giving service, everything is very intimate. And when the servant becomes very intimate, that is friendship. Very friendship. So this is very natural, Therefore, Krishna consciousness movement is beneficial for everybody. Just try to revive your original consciousness. That is already there. Nitya Siddha Krishna Bhakti. Chaitanya Charitamrita says, our Krishna consciousness, it is eternally a fact. Otherwise, how Srila Prabhupada went to Europe and American and the European and American boys and girls, they who did not know what is Krishna, so much they are attached to Krishna suddenly. Why? After Srila Prabhupada went and told them. Why they are attached? Unless they are attached to Krishna, they cannot sacrifice their valuable time in the temple for preaching Krishna's glory, right? So they have developed love for Krishna. Otherwise, it is not possible. How it is possible? So one may say that Krishna is Indian, Krishna is Hindu. So why the Christians are interested in Hindu then? No, Krishna is neither Hindu, nor Muslim, nor Christian, nor Indian, nor American. Krishna is Krishna. And you are part and parcel of Krishna. This understanding is very important. Not that I am Hindu, I am Muslim, I am Christian, I am American, I am Indian. These are all designations. Actually, I am spirit soul, Aham Brahmasmi, and I am servant of Krishna. I am Jivera Swarupaya Krishnera Nityada. You are related to somebody, not somebody, the only supreme personality of Godhead, Lord Sri Krishna. Param Brahma, Param Dhama, Pavitram, Paramam Bhavan. Arjuna accepts it. So we have got intimate relationship with Krishna. That is eternally fact. Simply we have to revive that relationship. Sarvanadi Shuddha Chitta Kharaye Udaya. We have to create. Just like the young man likes to love a young woman, and the young woman likes to love a young man. That is natural. That is natural. But when they meet together, it is revived. It is not that something new imposition. It is there already. But by chance or anyway, when they are in contact, the loving propensity increases. The love increases. So our relationship with Krishna is very natural. That is not unnatural. Nitya Siddha. Nitya Siddha means it is eternally a fact. Simply it is covered. It is covered. You have to discover by chanting the holy name and taking association of the spiritual master, pure devotees of the Lord and Bhagavat. The covering has to be taken away. Then we are immediately in relationship with Krishna in natural way. That is perfection of Krishna consciousness. So here it is said, Sauhar Dena Ati Gadena. Gadena, very deep. There are different types of Sauharga, friendship. But there is very, very intimate, deep friendship. As soon as we revive our Krishna consciousness, our deep relationship with Krishna as servant, as friend, as paternal relationship or conjugal love, that is already there. Just like the finger. Finger has got already its place. It is separated. But if there is any physician or surgeon, he can simply put exactly on the place. When it works, immediately works. So similarly, we have to place ourselves exactly in the position in which we are related with Krishna. That physician who will put the finger in right place is our doctor, our spiritual master, who will place you in your correct position where you are related to Krishna. That is why we have to accept the spiritual master and surrender unto him. He will do the needful, and we have to simply follow the instruction of him. And, with the full faith on Guru Sadhu Shastra, we have to carry out the order. Then our life is successful. Immediately successful. Not that, okay, after 3 lives, he will become Krishna conscious. No, it is immediate. Nitya Siddha Krishna Bhakti Sadhu Khabu Naya. Lavamatra Sadhu Sangha Sarva Siddhi Hoya. That can be accomplished beginning with the hearing, chanting, Sravanam, Kirtanam. This is the beginning. We are inviting persons to come to hear about Krishna from Srimad Bhagavatam, from very first canto onwards, then from Bhagavad Gita. So these are all called Krishna Katha. Krishna Katha means the message of Krishna. Yare dekho tare kaha Krishna Upadesha. So this is message of Krishna. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is telling, Amara Agya, Guru Hana, Thara Yai Desha. Yare deka tare kaha Krishna Upadesa. Krishna Upadesa means you become a spiritual master under my order. It is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's order. Under his order, don't manufacture yourself. Under the order of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. That is called Parampara system. Evam Parampara Praptam. One who is following in disciplic succession, the order of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And what is the order of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? Yare deka tare kaha Krishna Upadesha. Don't advising your rascaldom. Krishna Upadesha you should do. What Krishna has said, you just tell him. You become spiritual master. That's all. It does not become very difficult to become spiritual master. The rascals, they fail because they do not say anything which Krishna says. He manufactures something. He wants to take the place of Krishna. This rascaldom will never make you happy. You have to follow as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, Yare deka tare kaha Krishna Upadesha. Then you become Guru. To become Guru is not at all difficult, provided you follow the right instruction of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Then everyone can expand in this way. If you have learned something about Krishna consciousness from the bona fide souls, now you rightly distribute them also in the same bona fide way, then you will increase your group. But if you want to manufacture something of your own concoction, that will not act. That will not act because this is Krishna consciousness conducted under the direction of supervision of Srila Rupa Goswami. We are all Rupanugas. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says that you have to act accordingly as it is instructed only. Apani achari. Then you can teach others. First of all, apna srartha karo. You become Krishna conscious. Then karo paropakara. Then make others Krishna conscious. Yeah, if you don't act yourself, your words will have no value. Evam parampara praptam. If you have got connection with the original powerhouse, then there is electricity. Otherwise, it is simply wire. What is the value? Simply wiring will not help you. The connection must be there. And if you lose the connection, then it is of no value. Therefore, Krishna consciousness movement means you have to keep yourself always connected with the original powerhouse. And then wherever you will go, there will be light. There will be light. If you are disconnected, there will be no light. The bulb is there, the wire is there, the switch is there, everything is there. That's how Arjuna is feeling that. I am the same Arjuna, I am the same Arjuna who fought in the battlefield of Kurukshetra. I was known as the great warrior, and the same Khandiva bow, same bow, my arrow is the same, but now it is useless. I could not defend myself because disconnected with Krishna. Krishna is no longer, so I am of no value. So if you disconnect from the powerhouse, what is the use of your wiring and bulb and switches and everything? Therefore, now Arjuna started remembering the words of Krishna, which was taught to him in the battlefield of Kurukshetra. In this way, he got back his Krishna. Krishna is not different from his word. And you can get back the same Krishna by the same words that Arjuna heard and Arjuna is remembering. Yesterday we saw. That is called absolute truth. What Krishna said 5,000 years ago. If you catch up those words again, you are immediately connected with Krishna. You are connected with the powerhouse. Wherever you go, there is light. Whatever you speak, people will listen to, because you will speak only what Krishna spoke. Yare dekha tare kaha, Krishna upadesha only you will say. Immediately. This is the process. Abhideya. Just see Arjuna. He says that evam chintayato jishno Krishna pada saroruam. When he began to think of Krishna and his instruction as again in the battlefield, immediately he became shanta, peaceful, immediately pacified. This is the process. We have got intimate relationship with Krishna eternally. It is not artificial. Therefore, if you keep ourselves always connected with Krishna, there will be no more disturbance. It will be fully peaceful. That is the beauty of it. So, if you keep yourself fixed up in that position, then even the heaviest type of calamities, you will not be disturbed at all. That is called peace. Not that little pinching you are disturbed. If you are actually fixed up in Krishna consciousness, you will not be disturbed in the greatest form of dangerous condition also. Yeah. That's the perfection of Krishna consciousness. Thank you very much. Any questions or comments or realization, please do share with us. 5.
प्रभु जी,
Hare Krishna.
प्रभु जी, इसमें दिया हुआ है अति एवं
सुना नहीं दे रहा. हरि बोल. आपका आवाज नहीं आ रहा है.
वो नहीं करना है, केवल कीर्तन ही करना है.
आपने जो भी बताया वो कुछ सुनाई नहीं दिया. आपका आवाज नहीं आया.
तो अभी आवाज जाए.
हाँ, अभी आवाज आ रहा है. अभी नहीं आ रहा है. नहीं आ रहा, आवाज नहीं आ रहा है. हरि बोल.
हरि बोल.
आपका आवाज नहीं आ रहा है. कोई और बता सकता है कि सुनील श्रीवास्तव जी ने क्या बताया?
It was not audible, sir.
Not audible. सुनील श्रीवास्तव प्रभु जी, आपका माइक में कुछ प्रॉब्लम है. आप किसी को भी नहीं सुनाई दे रहे हैं. अगर आप हमें सुन रहे हैं तो आप किसी को सुनाई नहीं दे रहे हो. आपको कोई ऑडियो प्रॉब्लम है शायद. ठीक है, आप अपने सवाल को ग्रुप में वॉइस मैसेज में डाल दीजिए. हम आपका उत्तरदायक बने रहेंगे और आपको उत्तर देंगे और सब उनको सुन लेंगे. थैंक यू. Anybody else? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Thank you very much for your association. We'll resume back our Srimad Bhagavatam class on Monday night at 8 o'clock. Till then, Grandra Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. Patita Pavan Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Vaishnav
Jai.
Pranam. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya eva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namaha. Jai Sri
Namo
Maharaj ki
Namaha.
jai. Guru Maharaj ki
Jai.
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 Remember,
Jai.
yesterday we have requested you to do a very, very wonderful transcendental homework during the weekend. Please do read the introductory portion of Srimad Bhagavad Gita as it is before you come on Monday's class. Please find some time and read the introductory portion. That's very, very important. It is the right time you understand completely, because we are almost at the end of Srimad Bhagavatam first canto. So we need to live see the lotus feet of Krishna. Thank you very much. Nitai Gaur Premanande.